Hi. It's been a minute, but what I just did is I just got another black curtain like this that actually reaches all over the floor like this one does. And what I'm doing is attaching these right here to two places so it can be more secure and have less space for the air just to go through. So it should be better, especially than not having about half a foot at the bottom, or actually maybe a foot at the bottom of just space where it can just go through, because that's where cold air is, because cold air sinks and hot rises. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good idea. Why that took so long, I put all the attachments in there, and one of them, the hooks, cup hooks, but one of them just kind of had an issue, but I'll patch that up later. I'm not too worried about it. I put another one in a little bit further down in the piece. And also what I did is I sewed buttons to the backs of the 3M squares, so that way, one, they can't fall off after they just don't become sticky anymore, and two, it's easier to just push them and know where to push and attach it. I haven't done the bottom yet, but that'll take a long time, so I'm just gonna wait. But at the same time, I think that's pretty decent holding all the air in. Hold on a second. As soon as I put the little things to the bottom real quick, that's gonna be pretty good at holding the air from pulling in here to this. So I think that was pretty decent. All right, now I'm gonna relax a little bit. Good morning. Well, actually good afternoon. Welcome to my life again. So I've actually got something important today. I finally started getting more materials to mess with and do things with. So I actually have stuff I can do. What I got, well, first I got some Chick-fil-A and Starbucks and a puppuccino for him, but I also got a Smart T 136 Smart Underglow. So that's two 24s and two 20s. So I think that should light my car really well. And then I'll use just one of the LED spotlights that change colors and everything. I'll just use those for whatever I want, because yeah, why not? But I think that's a pretty good thing. But also the thing is, it's 92 degrees out right now, and the real feel, so basically how it feels with humidity and everything, is around 99 degrees. It was 98 like 5 minutes ago, and I just checked it right before I pressed record, and it was 99. So it's a little hot. I haven't even put my cover over my car right now, because I'll just deal with it if there's any issue, and also if any sap falls on it, I'll just get rid of it. But at the same time, I know I'm gonna have to take it off later, and also it's really hot, so I just don't want to go out there right now. It's not that hot, but, well, for me it's not too hot, but it's hot enough to where I just don't care. And honestly, me and Ranger have been walking around and shopping basically for the last 4 hours, so we're gonna rest a little bit. Yeah, and also now I'm charging up more of my external battery banks, basically, to add to my whole external battery bank, basically. I have 3 solar 200 or 20,000 milliamps, one small, I think 1,500, milliamp that I got a long time ago, so probably less than that, probably 1,000. And also an emergency phone charger that's 2,900, so another 2,900. 1, 2, 3 10,000s. One, is it gonna tell me on here? Oh, 5,000. And I have 1, 2, and I think somewhere there's a third one. 3, and these are 10,000, I think. Yes, another 10. So that's 30, that's 60, that's 100, 120, that's 125. I would go ahead and say 130, maybe 140 battery bank in case I need power, basically. And I can just, even if I had to, I would just get a USB cable and connect it. And well, before I connect it, I would splice it and connect it to something I could use it with, or I would get some later on. I'll get something that I can just use that and have enough power going to it, and then it'll basically bulk it up so I can run something off of it for a little bit if it's like 120 volt and stuff like that. I think there's a couple of things that I could do for that. But anyways, I'm gonna relax and just rest until it gets a little bit cooler in the day. So I might see you guys before the sun goes down, and I'll be out there with my flashlight doing some stuff. I almost, even though I said a lot, I almost forgot to show everyone. I also got this, some chalkboard spray paint, basically. So what I'm thinking of doing is eventually getting a big image sort of like this, like that, of the whole American continent, and basically printing out it in a very large, basically divided by pieces of paper, and it'll basically be in a grid fashion and everything. And then I would basically just get some cardboard, cut out what the outline of it, etc., and then I would just spray whatever I want, or spray it, not whatever, spray it to the Skoolie. So I think that'll be a good idea. I'm gonna research that some more, but I'm gonna go relax, research, and also look and see if I can find any better images like that that suit my needs, basically. I got tired of waiting. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to, well, first I'm gonna put some clear silicone and redo the Underglow so it's very secure and everything. And then I'm also going to, after spending like 25 minutes untangling all these, this one only has 3 but this one has 4, I'm going to use all of these and just place it wherever I can really figure out and where I want. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. I think that was decently done, even though it took me forever, really. I'm glad I started early because it's just now about to hit 8 when I was going to. So I would have been continuing for like probably 10, 11 o'clock. But that's what it looks like a little bit right now in the daytime at least. And you guys are gonna see how it looks in the night later on. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. The only, I don't know, issue I guess really I have with it is the fact that it has like about a foot and a half or 2 feet of just, so a foot to a foot and a half, or 2 feet right here of darkness, but the whole rest of it is lit. And with this one, it actually gives me the option to change left, right, front, and back, whatever I want. It gives me the option to change that instead of just having you can only change one thing and the old thing changes instead of like last time. So I think that's pretty decent. I'm gonna go relax a little bit. This is what it looks like. And I know it's got lights right here because I always have motion lights going. But you know what? I'll just do this, stand in front of it, and show you. Under there, the front, and I'll stand in front of this one and show you the side over here. That's not really too bad, I don't think. And the back, obviously, because I'll just say that's what most people will see. So that's pretty decent. I just need, honestly, to get something, I think, to make it so it sticks to that a lot easier. Maybe a different, basically just punch a small little hole right here, and honestly just use another zip tie like I have been, and I think that should be pretty decent. All right, me and Ranger are gonna go relax a little bit though. I'll see you guys later as everyone shoots off fireworks, and I've already seen 3 fire trucks going different ways. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. And good morning. It's actually very early in the morning, and me and Ranger have already got our coffee and puppuccino already. It's like 7 a.m. right now. Now what are we doing? Well, what I am doing is, since I couldn't sleep or anything, I just kept thinking I am going to secure the LED strips a little bit better, especially the one in the back. And actually I've already touched it up a little bit, and I gave it an additional zip tie right here, so it's very tight to it and it can't move, and also it gives it a better angle. So it's on the left side, I would say probably about 6 inches longer. The lights go to, basically they push down. So now what I'm going to try and do is maybe add some of the LED spotlights, and then also try and figure some stuff out. 7 more zip ties later, I think I have this thing. You probably can't even see it right now. Give me 1 second and I'll make it so you can. Always lock the car. There you go. I think that's a lot better now because I put a zip tie all the way around one part to the other part with like 3 connecting zip ties, and it went through some metal or something. I can't remember. It was plastic, I think. Yeah, no, actually it was metal, the part of the frame, and it just kept going. So now I could zip tie the middle so it's stationary, and there would be a lot more of a problem if it moved or came loose, I'll say that. So I think that's pretty decent. I'm actually going to relax with Ranger now and look up some more stuff of what I could do, and honestly just look for more ideas. I'll see you guys later.
It's 96 and sunny. Today there'll be isolated thunderstorms with a high of 99 and a low of 76. Due to the current humidity, it feels like it's 106.
Good afternoon now. Yeah. Me and Ranger already went shopping and got some puppuccino and I got a Frappuccino Venti caramel crunch. What I also got is another different style outlet extender, basically. So I can just plug my stuff in there and it's not as cumbersome as the other one was, because I would just always have to have it flat, and it was actually really hard just to make it stay put. But this one fits perfectly in those little wire holders, cord holders basically. And also I got this to exchange, well not exchange, but to basically just replace all green. Trying to make it faster rotation, but oh, that's what was going on. I was hitting the wrong button. There we go. So I think that's pretty decent, I think, and it encompasses a lot of area whenever I place it better, basically, or whenever I want it to be better. That's just charging still too, my vape batteries and other batteries. But also this remote, I'm really glad because I can just do this and it's stuck. And also I did get a basically the same one that the motion detection lights that I have in the front. I got another one, and I haven't put on any more of the 3M square patches, basically, because I don't have any more. So I'm either thinking I will use old ones and super glue, basically, because I don't really see an issue with that, or I get more square 3Ms pieces. And I know, Ranger, it'll get cooler in here too, don't worry. We just got back, basically, so it's still 87 degrees in here, which is pretty sad, I'll just say that. Also, I found out with basically just using vape smoke, it's not blowing right now, but the cold air, basically, or the cold wet temperature can go through right here down to the other side of the Skoolie, and right here down to the other side of the Skoolie. So this blocking it is good, but at the same time I just need basically some more of this stuff, the thick one, because I got small one, but I didn't realize when I got it, basically, that it's not the correct size that I need. I would have to use 3 strips of it just to cover one patch. So I'm gonna go get some of that later on when it's not burning outside. Yeah, I'm gonna sit around and relax for a little bit because there's not much else I can do right now. Now, after the weather has changed dramatically, flash flood warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings, etc. From being 99 degrees outside to 78 degrees. That's why my fan's running and no longer have the AC on. I'm just inside and I'm working on some stuff. What I'm getting ready to do is use these JRK screws and finally secure that a lot better. I'm gonna put one right over there, one in the middle, and one over there. I'm thinking right about here should be a good area to do it. So I had to use a few extra. One, I had to use, it went right through, but since the lip of this plywood wall doesn't go up that far, I had to angle another one going down into the plywood, and it's still got a little bit of a budge right there, but it's not as big as a push as it was last time. This one pretty secure now too, and since I knew better going around, I made sure by using the cracks to see exactly where the plywood was stopping, I put one right there and one right there. So that's good too now. So I think that's pretty decent. All right, now I'm gonna relax because, yeah, it's time for bed, hopefully. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I've already done a few things. I've made sure my fire was out after all that water yesterday. And also, I secured with more zip ties. I actually need to get more. A lot more of the wires and everything, because some of the parts were a little bit saggy. I would say they were drooping like half an inch, and I just tightened them very tight. And they all work still. Now, me and Ranger are gonna get a puppuccino and some coffee. And also, what I've done is I've also use some 550 paracord, 550 cord basically. That's what I always used to call it, but paracord. And I basically, because the trees are wrapped with poison ivy, etc. But I've just made this so I can easily just hang clothes and everything, and I don't have to retie that thick rope over and over and again every time I do laundry. And honestly, if I need to take it down, all it is a loop knot that actually holds it secure, but that way I can just untie it if I ever need to leave. But I don't think that'll be in a while, I hope. And we're back. I'm still drinking this, but at the same time I also did get a good amount, like 10 ribbon fly traps, some other ant stuff, and then also some stuff for water bugs and stuff like that. So all right, we're gonna go relax in the AC for a little bit because it's supposed to get a little hot today again. And I'm actually back in the cool room now because what I've done, I got some more motion lights, the LED strips. So I set them up, so when you're walking in the hallway, that will come on, and for the bathroom, this will come on, and also this will come on for Ranger when he eats or whatever's there. I might get one or two more, but at the same time, I already have 1, 2 right there that come on when it's not in light. So that's good. These come on when they're not, even if there is light, when they take motion. But honestly, I can just switch it so it's off easy, which is the switch. Right there. And that's pretty simple. So when it's dusk, I can save battery power just by doing that. And also the AAA, but I have AAA rechargeable batteries, so no issue. All right, I'm gonna go rest with Ranger. He's happy about me actually resting for once. And good afternoon now, actually. After going to another doctor's appointment, getting gas, getting some food, me and Ranger are just gonna relax for the rest of the day because I haven't slept in a good while. So that's what we're gonna do, and then hopefully I'll have time to edit the video. Actually, hold on one second. today's Friday. It's not Saturday. So yeah, hopefully I can just get some rest. I'll see you guys maybe later, but probably tomorrow. Good morning. I woke up early, so I actually got some more sleep, finally. But what I've also already done is I've done my laundry, and I just disconnected and made sure it's empty, a little bit better of water. And I've hung up all the things, and I'm really happy about my clothesline that I made. It's so much easier, because I don't have to even worry about getting poison ivy all over my arms again. But yeah, so now I'm just charging it a little bit because it's been cloudy for the past few days, and it's only going to be sunny for probably 2 or 3 hours today, and tomorrow it's going to be rainy again, and so on. So I've done that, and I'm going to do some research about the connection for my Skoolie right here, the plug-in basically for the shore plug-in power, and make sure about this and see if it goes over 3,000 watts, because that's what I need it to go over. The plug-in to be able to be rated to withstand over 3,000 watts charging or going through it, and then also the adapter that I have to also be able to do 300 watts going to it. Or actually maybe not the adapter, because all the cords that I have recently looked at, I haven't really looked online, I looked at Home Depot and Lowe's, but all the cords that I looked at were like rated up to 2,500 watts and stuff like that, like the plug-in. But now they also, some of the higher ones like the 2,500 had different plug-in types, connectors, so they wouldn't work for that adapter. What I'm going to figure out is a cord that can go over 300,000, or no, not 300,000, but 3,000. That's a lot, but over 3,000. And then I'm going to, because I know for my generator, I cannot, it only does 2,000 watts. So that's fine, honestly. But at the same time, whenever I am in an area that has power or something, I need to figure out a way that I can connect it, if it allows me to be able to connect it to over the 3,000 watt plug-in, basically, if it has commercial plug-in for RVs, etc. So I just need to figure that out and look that up a little bit more. But yeah, this may be it for the day. I'm gonna wait for my laundry to dry and put them inside before it rains all over them, and then I'll do some research again. I might go do something else, but I have no idea. I'll see you guys maybe later, but this might be the last part of the video for this episode, the last clip for this episode. If that happens, I'll see you guys next episode. I'm also walking Ranger. Well, it's 91 degrees right now. We are also maybe on a back street. I'll see you guys next episode though.